What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I sort of continue with my Let's Play of Frozen State. I found out that this is like the most difficult game I have ever played in my entire life. So, we're going to see how far we can get. We're probably going to die a few times and have to start over. Hopefully you guys are on board with that. I want to let you guys know that this game is exceptionally difficult, more than I thought it was, so that's why there's been a big delay. I've had to start over. I died like 6 times already now. From just about anything. You can get scratched and bleed out. You can, if you don't have the tools or things to, stop the bleeding, you can bleed out. I've been poisoned. I've had all sorts of things kill me, folks. The game is insanely difficult, so just be aware of that. And I'm not an expert at the game, obviously. I'm dying multiple times and having many issues. But, yes, I've started over. I've kind of cleared through the house. I've grabbed up stuff. Also, every time you start off, there's random loot. So there is a little bit of, like, procedurally generated just equipment and gear and loot and stuff. So while the map still seems to be the same, well, at least the house layout seems to be mostly the same. I don't have a basement this time. So there is a level of just random generation. So yeah, look forward to the crazy and the chaos that is going to ensue from all of that. It's quite different and interesting. We're going to attempt to equip some stuff here and do things. I figured out some things. I figured out how to cook. I figured out how to make water. And I don't mean pee. I literally mean make water. Like, you can come over here and you can dig in the snow, and I am holding E. There it goes. Game hates me right now. There we go. Alright, so we've gathered some snow. And essentially you can melt down the snow and make dirty water, and then you have to go through a purification process. I honestly don't even remember how to do that right now, guys and gals. It's been a few days since I attempted to do anything in this particular game because, well, like I said, I tried multiple times and just got flat-owned over and over again. So, yeah, not super great. You can harvest wood from trees if you are looking to get some. And there it is. We have chopped it down. We got ourselves some logs. And yeah, it's cool stuff. Burning through stamina. So fighting in general is probably frowned upon. You're going to want to do a lot of sneaking and avoiding and scavenging and returning back to your home. And figuring out ways to keep yourself from dying in the very beginning. That seems to be the case. We'll go down here and try. Like I said, guys and gals, I'm going to try not to die. I'm going to try to do my very best. But if I do die, I'm not going to cut it out. I'm just going to play, and if I die, well, we'll start over, and we'll keep trying until either I get to the point where I don't feel it's viable for me to continue trying, or, I don't know, I can't go any further. So, or maybe I become a master at the game, and I think it's pretty obvious that I'm not. Hey, we found a workbench. That's kind of cool. Wooden shelves. There's nothing on the wooden shelves, but that does mean we also have a little bit of extra stuff down here. Do we have a flashlight? I thought that we did, but apparently not. Nope. It doesn't look like we have a flashlight. There's nothing to upgrade. So we just have a little bit of line of sight benefit. That's about all we get out of this, which is okay. Also, I noticed that we had a... What was it? I totally forgot what it was now. A thermometer. We can probably equip that to see what the temperature actually is. Oh, it's in Celsius. I'm bad at Celsius, folks. Still, I know -5 is pretty cold. That would definitely be at least a hoodie for me. You know, I chill out in Canada. Literally chill out. No, I hang out in Canada. I live in Canada. So yeah, I can actually handle. Granted, I wasn't born here. I was born in Florida, in the good old U.S. of A. But yeah, I oddly handle the weather better than. Oh, what's going on? There we go. I oddly handle the weather better than most of the Canadians, apparently. So when it gets really cold, it's fine. It's okay for me. I'm okay with it. Most people are like, "Oh my God, how do you do it?" They're all bundled up like it's Armageddon coming or something, and I'm just like, meh. You know, I have a hoodie on. It's okay. Now, if it's super ridiculously windy, okay, a hoodie might not be quite enough. But -5, that's not that bad. That's how they say it. I would say -5 degrees, but that's just me. But the Canadians, they like to say minus. They don't like to say negative. And they look at you funny when you say it, so there you go. A little bit of the differences between Canada and the US, I suppose, and possibly other places as well. Please let me loot you. There's nothing in there to loot. Well, around our house, not super great, but at least we do have a temperature now, or a thermometer, so we can see exactly how hot and or cold our places are that we're at. And I didn't get all the amazing cool loot this time around either, like the 5 different suits of protective layering, you know. We had like 3 different outfits that we could wear. I don't have any of that this time around, so it's a bit unfortunate. But we're going to head back into the house. We picked up some gasoline. I don't know what we need to do with that just yet, but I know we don't need to carry it around because it's actually quite heavy, if I recall correctly. We did get a bag this time, and also my the rabbits actually in the house. I thought they despawned after you looted them. Huh. Oh, apparently not. Can I chop them up more? Nope. Okay, well, he's just going to stay there. Maybe I'll throw the corpse out of the house so it doesn't stink up the area. But yeah, I chased the rabbit all the way into the house and killed him inside. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Alright, so we're going to use the vault here. And we're going to go down to the bottom, and I think we just picked up some fuel cans. We did. So we're going to put that there. I don't know what else I want to do. I don't know if we need so many logs right now or all these bricks or what have you. So I'm going to get rid of some of these things. I don't know how a pipe wrench stacks up or a lot of this other stuff. So anything that I deem is probably going to be a little bit heavy, we're going to try to leave it behind. And hopefully we'll be okay. Now, +5 degrees Celsius isn't bad either. I could totally dig that. That would be t-shirts and jeans temperature for me. Most people would be all bundled up again. Some people, oh, maybe not bundled up. They would have at least like a regular jacket on. But yeah, me, cold weather doesn't really bother me too much. It's weird, I know. Especially from where I grew up and I lived early on. Alright, let's go take a look and see if we can't figure out a few different ways. The Barhukyakza. Sure. Alright, we're going to go here and we're going to examine. I thought, well, I didn't actually want to turn it on. Oh, I just want to press E to examine. Okay. It does increase the temperature quite a bit in the house when that is on. We do have some raw meat and we have some fresh snow, and you got to get charcoal. You have to get charcoal to cleanse the dirty water you get from melting the snow. The unfortunate reality is I don't have any earthly idea where to actually get charcoal. I figured maybe you can get it out of campfires and stuff, but I'm not entirely certain. And then you also have a camping pot that you can do some stuff with. I have a little bit of firewood. I'm going to drag one up there. We'll do that. I'm going to go find the raw meat. That doesn't seem to want to work. Oh, I got to kindle the fire. That's why. Okay. Put the raw meat over this. No? Still can't do the raw meat? Really? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Cooked. I think. Does it say we got charcoal? Oh, we totally did. Alright. Well, we'll cook all the raw meat there. And that's how we get charcoal. Alright, see, I just learned something new, folks. So there we go. Now we can melt down. I believe we have to use the pot. And once we use the pot, we should be able to get some water. But I don't. We do have some empty flasks. I'll cook up the meat right now. I don't know if the raw meat's gonna work better, if it goes bad over time, or what the case is. But we'll see. And what is this up here? I guess that's the firewood that's in there. Apparently all you have to do is burn wood and you get charcoal out of it. So that's a thing. Where is the firewood? Oh, right there. Okay, 10. Alright, it does take a little bit of time to get stuff cooked. I'm not sure if we can walk away and it will still cook. It's possible. I don't know. That's something I guess we could try here. I'm going to take this. I'll say okay. I'm going to walk away from it. It's 8 degrees. Apparently that's really hot for us. I don't know why particularly. Oh, the closer we get to the fire, the hotter it is. Okay. Yep. Yeah, we can actually leave stuff to cook and then come back. I can't put the camping pot up there. We are getting thirsty, though. Alright. So I'm going to choke the fire. Looks like we still have some fuel up there. We do use matches to start the fire. I don't know how many we have. Oops, didn't mean to punch it. Kindle the fire. I think here what we need to do is this. We're right by this thing, right? We need to go here, and we need to go into crafting. Food, and we need to make pot of clear water. Nope. I gotta remember how to do this, folks. You have to forgive me. I'm gonna be doing wrong things for a little while here. Where's the snow? Where do we find the snow? Fresh snow. Can we cook the fresh snow? Okay, there. Now it asks for the pot. Okay. Put the camping pot there, and the container. Empty flasks, and once those 2 pieces of snow, or 2 bits of snow get melted, we'll get dirty water, and then I will attempt to actually... take everything. Can I take all of it? Take the pot out of there? Yeah, I can. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw one more firewood in there. We do have a decent supply of matches. We're going to let that burn out and cook through. And then what we're going to do is actually craft, and I believe this works. Okay, so we have 2 pieces of charcoal. I'm going to choke the fire. We're going to go here into our inventory. We're going to do a pot of, let's see, how do we do clean water? I believe it's under survival. Clean water, charcoal, and dirty water. We only have 1 dirty water. Oh, no, we have 2, but we need... Okay, so we actually need more. Alright, so let's put some... Oh, I do have a small flashlight. Totally missed that. Going blind, folks. It's fine. You'll notice that I'll miss things, but generally speaking, I will come back and find them as we go. Alright, I want 2 this time around. Let that cook, and once that's done, we'll be looking pretty solid. We'll be able to get ourselves some clean water. We are both hungry and thirsty at this point. And I think we're going to go over here to... I believe this is food. We're going to eat a roasted steak here. I'm going to use it. We're going to om-nom up on that, and that solves our food crisis right now. I'm going to come back here, and the second piece of charcoal should be done soon. And with that... We'll take it, we'll choke out the fire once again, we'll go back into the crafting. We can now craft 2 clean water. We're going to create both. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves clean water. We are going to use it. And we are no longer dying of thirst at this point. Additionally, we had some tools. Where were they? Looks like we do also have a few. We have cyanide if we want to kill ourselves. Probably going to try to avoid that. I'm going to want to put this, equip it. Let's go back into our info here. So we have a flashlight now. We have pretty much everything we need to really get going, guys and gals. I definitely understand more of the game. I'm still sure that I'm going to do something terribly stupid and get killed. So please be aware that that is definitely a possibility. I don't need the spade as my secondary weapon any longer. I would like to get my Nagant 5 as my secondary weapon, just in case I have to shoot somebody. Now, minus 10, that starts to get pretty cold. Wait, is the Nagant 10? Do I have no bullets for that? Is that real? It uses the 7.62. Oh, we only have 9. Oh, that's weak. Alright, accuracy and damage. The axe is by far our best weapon right now. So until we get a different type of ammo, we can't even use our weapon, which is, well, quite dismal for us. We'll head out here. We'll see what we can find. We're going to leave the location. Alright, so this is the map. You can click anywhere on the map to move to that spot. You can explore just outside your home region. You can explore inside other regions. You can do all sorts of stuff. I'm going to move here. It's in the wilderness. We're going to try to explore this. I'm hoping that everything's okay here. I don't know what that is, but it is large and terrifying. So probably don't want to upset it. And I wanted to take a quick look. Do we have a health thing there? Because I felt like we did. The Anthracite is actually how you get your skills up higher. So you need to keep your eyes open for that. You need 15 to get to the next, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, and 10. And that will increase your stats and allow you to do more stuff. And then we get to check here. Hunger, dehydration, temperature, fatigue, bleeding, poisoning, burns, and fractures. Wounds are quite deadly, especially if you don't know how to deal with them or handle them. And I gotta say, I am not super good at this little thing. I have gotten a little bit better. You can zoom out further, as you saw. I'm zoomed out quite far, so we have a good vision here. I wanted to come to the wilderness because I wanted to get some more logs. But I also wanted to try to avoid giant creatures coming to eat me. And so far we have done this. Oh, there's another zombie over there. We can try to go after Tongue Man himself, and I think maybe we will. Oh, our inventory's full. Really? Oh, we're way down. Those logs are actually quite heavy. Can we still move? We can, but we're pretty much maxed out. Alright, so this is basically what you're going to be doing for a while, guys and gals. I think I'll maybe be able to squeeze out a few episodes without getting myself owned, if I'm fortunate. Oops. I didn't actually move. Now we gotta find the exit again. Well, that's not good. That is going to prove to be quite problematic, and we are starting to get pretty cold. Oh my god, it's a moose. That scared me, actually. Did the moose kill him? I feel like he's not alive anymore. But our problem right now is I don't know how to get out of here. And that's kind of a big problem. I'm zoomed out as far as I can get. So what you need to do is select the area you want to go, and then click a second time to confirm it, and then you'll move there. But unfortunately, like a noob, I didn't do these things. Ah, there it is. There is our exit point. There's our savior. Okay, so what I needed to do was this. See, now that the X is moved, now we can explore the home location. And hopefully we can get indoors before we freeze to death. We're tired. We're really cold. Bad stuff is kind of going down right now. So see, just like that, even simple little things like the small mess up that I did there is enough to really, really cause you grief. And granted, I didn't lose much in the way of health, and when we rest, we should regain most of it. It still wasn't great, and of course, being as late as it is at night right now, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. We're going to go to our vault over here. I believe it's back down this way. Yeah, we're going to dump off some of the logs. So again, everything is all weight-based. Hold on, before we get into that, I wanted to go here. So you see we're holding 91 out of 88. Probably not good for us to be carrying that much weight. So what we're going to take a look at here is we'll go to all. And firewood's, it's 1 kilogram, I guess. It's fine, but where are the logs? The logs, we have 8 logs. They are 64 kilograms, altogether, which is a lot. So let's go take a look at crafting. And I believe we can potentially make ourselves some firewood, though I don't know how. So that's another one of those things, building materials. Okay, see, we can make firewood right there. We need small planks. To get small planks, we need big planks. To get big planks, we need logs. So we can craft, we'll say, 3 logs. Create, so we got 9 big planks. And then from the big planks, we'll make small planks. We'll max that out. Create, and now from the small planks, we're going to craft ourselves a whole bunch of firewood, 26 in fact. And then we still end up with 1 extra thing. We've actually cut down our weight a little bit. We have 5 logs. We'll toss the 5 into the thing here. It's nice once you know what you're doing a little bit. Like I said, I'm completely going to be terrible at this. This is not going to be a smooth or a great run. But I've learned a little bit, and that little bit has already changed how much enjoyment I can get out of the game. Alright, so what we're going to do now is probably set this to... turn that on. I'm going to go down to our firewood, which I probably already passed, knowing me. Yep, I did. Alright, we're going to drag the firewood up there. We're going to cook, I want to say maybe, I don't know, like 16 of it. We'll let that go, and hopefully we're warm enough. I don't know how warm we're going to be. I don't feel like it's that warm. We can pick this up, and we'll move the sleeping bag closer to this room where it's actually nice. So I'd say maybe just in front of us here. Sleeping bag. We'll go to info. Can we dump that? No. Somewhere like around there. That should be pretty decent for us. Alright, so we're going to try to set up. Oh, okay. And we can hold R to rotate it. So we'll set it like maybe like right there. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay. I gotcha. We have to set it with Q. Sorry guys, I've never actually moved the sleeping bag before, so again, learning process. Like I said, I've learned quite a bit. Actually, we got to press E to set it. So I've learned quite a bit, but I'm still not 100% on point. Alright, we're going to sleep for like 7 hours. This isn't going to be too bad. We'll rest. We'll see how long it lets us sleep, if we get too hot, if we get too cold, if anything problematic happens. There we are. We're a little bit on the warm side, but I suppose that's better than being on the cold side. We slept for many hours. Let's go take a peek here. We have a bunch of charcoal. We can choke the fire. And we'll take all of that. We need to go out and get some more snow. So let's go find our spade. Because we're definitely going to need some more drinking water and the like. So once we do that, ladies and gentlemen, we will probably end up breaking off the episode. And I'm in a much better spot. And I actually made it through an episode without anything absolutely horrible happening. Granted, a lot of that wasn't great, but it wasn't too bad. Alright, so we grabbed a bunch of snow with our spade, and what you basically do is go out to a snowy spot, look at it on the ground, cover it with your mouse, and then hold the E button, and you will eventually be able to do what you gots to do. Alright, fresh snow at the bottom. Let's put that up there. Okay, we're going to go with our pot at the top. Oh wait, we took the cooking pot away and then we put it back in, so it's going to be there. We have a couple of empty flasks. Okay, so once we get the second one, that's going to be it. We won't be able to do any more. We'll have to stop the cooking. Alright, choking the fire, putting the snow down back into our inventory along with the pot and everything else. Alright, so we have some clean water, which is good. Open up our inventory, go down to the clean water, which I believe should be here. Or we have the dirty water, that's right. So we're going to use that. Not yet, we're not going to use it yet. We're going to go down here, we're going to go to crafting. It was survival, right? Clean water. Campfire, clean water. We'll max that and create, and there it is. We got rid of the 2 dirty water. We have 3 clean water now. We're looking okay. We still have food available to us. If we take a look at other food here. We can make a pot of borscht. We can make buckwheat porridge. Clear soup if we have some raw meat and some clean water. Fish soup if we decide to go fishing. And a whole bunch of other stuff. So there's definitely options of keeping you alive and whatnot. And I've finally made it to the point where I know how to kind of survive. So, beyond that, who knows what's going to happen. We'll be able to actually go out on some adventures here pretty soon, and hopefully things will work out. But again, guys and gals, I want to caution you, I didn't know this when I first started, and I apologize if I made this game look really easy in the first episode. Granted, I didn't do anything or get very far, but yeah, this game's super difficult. It is really challenging, and if you want a survival game that's a little bit different than a lot of the others, and a lot more hardcore, I would definitely check out this one. Frozen State is hardcore, folks. All that being said, I hope you guys had fun. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And I will catch you guys in the very next episode. Until then, My name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.